Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome for those who are new. My name is Fransica Brackin John. Welcome to the channel, you guys. Oh, the Lord give me this message, you guys, and I was just sitting and I speak to the Lord, sit down and just speaking to the Lord, right? And he reminded me of this message that he gave me, right? And he said, I was just relating this back to him, and I said, Lord, your children, you know, we really learn forgiveness. We really learn forgiveness. You see, the thing is, there is false forgiveness, there is real forgiveness. And as a child of the Most High God, when you ask the Lord, Lord, I want to forgive, there's a song that says, I can't remember who sang it, but he was singing, I want a heart that forgives, a heart full of love, one just like you, Lord. One that overcome evil with goodness and love, never holding a grudge. I want a heart that forgives. I don't know the whole lyrics inside of the song, right? But it was, I want a heart that forgives, a heart full of love, one with shine just like us above, one that overcome evil with goodness and love, never holding a grudge. I want a heart that forgives. I can't remember the exact lyrics in it, but that's that part, right? And when I remember and I meditate on that song, I believe the Lord we have the prayer throne of the Most High God to get that heart like Christ Jesus, and the Lord does help us out to forgive. The Lord does not want us to walk around with unforgiveness. So if you have that in you and you really want to forgive someone, you really have to ask the Lord to give you his forgiveness, that kind of heart that he have, right? Because it's not easy sometimes as a child of the Most High God, stuff that we go through. But what helps me with forgiveness, and Abba showed me, as I get to know the Lord and I get to have a relationship with him, there is certain things that I learn about self that cause me to have grace and mercy and forgiveness for others and empathy and understanding. One that I learned, certain things that I learn is that persons oftentimes do things out of fear, do things out of lack of understanding of the person's situation. They sometimes do things out of assumptions. They sometimes do things out of what they think is the best thing to do. Sometimes they even do things from their perspective as they view some things. They do things out of sometimes out of what they think is the best thing to do. They do things out of various things, and we have to understand that these are just like us. They are human just like us. Sometimes they may even do it out of hatred, out because they don't understand a situation at the time, at the point, or whatever it is, they can do it out of. Sometimes you just have some people that is just hateful and just wherever it is, but they do things. There are some other persons that you have to understand that they are human and they do things for various reasons, right? Just like some of us, the Lord have me to understand sometimes we can't go back in the past and change the past, right? I spoke about a message and I say you can't go back and you can't change the past, but I want you to understand why I said that. Now, you can't go back physically and change the past, change that thing that you did, but what you can do, you can learn from that mistake that you make or that thing that you did. And when situations like that does occur again, you can, based on the fact that you have learned from that situation, you can handle that present situation that's come about like the same thing again. You can handle it way better than you did that last situation. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that you can't go back and physically change the past, but you can learn. This is why children of the Most High God, reflecting on one's actions can be something that can help you. Reflecting on something that you can handle differently, a mistake that you make or whatever it is, can benefit you in the present or in the future, because things does come back around again. Situations like that does come back around to you again, and you can't change the way how you react to that past situation that come back, that seem like it come back again, you can change it by learning from that mistake. Do you understand what I'm saying? So why you can't go back and you can't change what happened or whatever it is, you can let go someone from out of your heart, knowing certain things about the human, about us being human, right? You can learn to just let go and let persons be human and just let them go out of it, and you can handle things differently. The Lord also showed me this when he was talking to me about forgiveness. He said most of the time some of us think that is someone, oh Lord, I would have forgive this person, I forgive that person, and why it is that, certain things is wherever it is. And the Lord say that we forgive others and we give persons more leniency than we give ourselves. The Lord say oftentimes the forgiveness, the last person that we need to release from our heart is not a stranger or that person or that enemy that you think you need to forgive from this, and you're going through all of your list of who you forgive and all these kind of things, right, that is hindering your growth or your blessing. It could be you having that unforgiveness for stuff that you could have done differently, or things that you could have changed about yourself that is holding you back from progress and from prosperity. So it could be unforgiveness towards self. And you, because of that, now the Lord also shows me, this is how this come about. The Lord also showed me that being human and understanding the reason for certain things, why persons do certain things, we can also forgive ourselves and release ourselves. So you don't have to be someone that you have unforgiveness in your heart for, that is holding you back from certain things or certain blessings, but it could be from self. Some of us, we reflect on ourselves, we look on ourselves so that we need to be perfect and we need to have done that, and I should have known better, and I should have did that, and should have this and should have that, and we hold back ourselves from, how to say now, from accepting certain kinds of blessing, because why? We have that unforgiveness in our heart, that we're supposed to be perfect, and and all these kind of things, and we beat up ourselves so much and we hate on ourselves so much that the forgiveness that we are in need us to release us from prosperity is not that enemy we have in our heart, but is the forgiveness from self. The last person that you could be, that could be hindering you, and the last person that you could be needing to forgive is yourself, says the Most High God, right? So as children of the Most High God, the Lord wants us to understand that being human, oftentimes the various reasons why persons does certain things as a way of helping us to forgive individuals and moving forward. But he also wants us to give ourselves that grace and leniency as we give others, in order so that we can succeed and we can progress also. It's not an enemy that is holding us back oftentimes, but it's we holding ourselves back by holding on to mistakes that we have done in the past, right? If you're new to the channel, I'm going to finish there. If you're new to the channel, stay blessed, stay strong. If you're new to the channel, remember to share, like, and subscribe. Bye, guys. Praise your name.